If you're a fan of the Mafia games and have been following their official social media accounts, you may have noticed the reply under every single new post on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Steam of Turkish gamers begging for Mafia The Old Country to have Turkish subtitles. This has been going on since last year in 2024 when the teaser trailer for Mafia The Old Country dropped. It's gotten so bad that Mafia Game fans are getting annoyed seeing Turkish spam comments under every single new Mafia Game post, and honestly, I can't blame them. It's not just Twitter. Casual gamers on the Community Hub discussion board on Steam are also getting fed up and annoyed by all these Turkish spam comments. All of this spam can be traced back to a Turkish YouTuber named Mustafa Kadir. Mustafa Kadir is a YouTuber based in Turkey with 45,000 subscribers. He has been making gaming videos since November 2019. Mustafa Kadir has a history of begging for Turkish language localization. In the past 3 months alone, he has spammed Turkish request comments for Assassin's Creed Shadows, Max Payne 1 and 2 Remakes, Hogwarts Legacy 2, Ubisoft, the entire company, Enzo, Mind's Eye, Tides of Annihilation, Hell Is Us, Lost Soul Aside, Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater, Mouse PI for Hire, Game of Thrones King's Road, Celeste 2, Ratchet & Clank, GTA 6, Fable, Oblivion Remastered, Path of Exile 2, God Save Birmingham, and the list goes on and on. Pretty much the moment a brand new game is made public, Mustafa Kadir immediately begs game developers for Turkish localization. He even reaches out to developers on LinkedIn, WhatsApp, you name it. And he gets very aggressive when developers ignore him or say no. This is not normal behavior. Mustafa Kadir may be borderline schizophrenic or have other underlying mental disorders. And I'm not trying to be mean here. I genuinely care about this man's mental health. All of the Turkish subtitle requests on Steam discussion boards are artificially created and astroturfed. Sadly, a few game developers on Steam and Twitter end up believing that these are genuine, organic demands from their own communities, and as a result, these devs add Turkish subtitles to their games. On January 17, Mustafa posted the following on Mafia The Old Country's Steam discussion board. "We want Turkish language. Dear Hangar 13 Games and 2K, we Turkish players request Turkish language support for your upcoming Mafia game, Mafia The Old Country. Due to the popularity of Mafia-themed TV series in our country and our fondness for Mafia-themed games, because as Turkey, we have a very large player population, and it is our greatest right to play games with Turkish language support in our own language and with understanding. Each game of the Mafia series has been played by large audiences in our country and received good reviews. These games have reached serious sales figures in the game markets in our country. Please let Mafia The Old Country be released with Turkish language support. As players in Turkey, we are looking forward to your game and wish you success in the development process. With love." Now at the surface, this seems like a reasonable request until you realize that Mafia The Old Country will support 16 languages: English, Sicilian, Czech, Russian, French, Spain Spanish, German, Italian, Latin America Spanish, Portuguese, Japanese, Korean, Polish, Simplified Chinese, Traditional Chinese, and Ukrainian, according to Mafia The Old Country's official Steam page. What Mustafa Kadir doesn't realize is that Hangar 13 has a small budget for Mafia The Old Country compared to Mafia 3. I already explained why Hangar 13's budget is small in my Mafia 4 is not Mafia The Old Country video for those who are interested. The thing is, even if Mafia The Old Country had a bigger budget than Mafia 3, Turkish subtitles wouldn't make sense financially for 2K games. According to DeepSeek, Turkish is one of the most widely spoken languages globally, typically ranking between 20th and 25th in terms of total speakers in the world. As of 2024, 85 to 90 million people speak Turkish. On the other hand, the top 5 most spoken languages in the world are English, Mandarin Chinese, Hindi, Spanish, and Arabic. There is a stronger argument for 2K games to add Hindi and Arabic subtitles to Mafia The Old Country. It makes no financial sense for Mafia The Old Country to have Turkish subtitles. The reason why Mafia TOC has Czech, Polish, Ukrainian, and Russian is because 2 out of the 4 Hangar 13 studios are located in the Czech Republic, and many of the developers themselves speak these languages. As for Sicilian, well, the game takes place in 1900s Sicily. That language is for those people that want an authentic 1900s Italian experience, fans that like immersion and realism. Mustafa Kadir has a very long history of intimidating game developers and spamming them with Turkish requests. Telling your 45,000 subscribers to flood Mafia's socials with spam is very unprofessional and childlike behavior. This is the quickest way to piss off 2K Games, the publisher, and Hangar 13 developers. Mustafa Kadir is throwing a tantrum instead of making reasonable requests. Spamming comments every day isn't advocacy, it's just childish behavior. I wish the official Mafia Game channel would just block him on Twitter, but they obviously can't do that. If they did that, then he would cry harder and then tell all of his Turkish followers to go boycott the game. 2K Games marketing is currently at an awkward position, where they can either give in to his demand to make him go away, or they can continue to ignore him until the game releases on August 8th. Anyways, that pretty much wraps up this video. The rest of this video consists of screenshots of Mustafa Kadir being toxic. Keep in mind that I only included the last 3 months of YouTube community posts, and his Twitter is an endless cesspool of spamming poor game developers. Shame on all the game developers that gave in to Mustafa Kadir's intimidation after relentless targeted harassment campaigns. This guy needs to be banned from Steam for brigading, organizing spam campaigns, and astroturfing. Brigades are coordinated mass commenting by a group, often from an external platform like YouTube, to manipulate or overwhelm a thread. Organized spam campaigns are, well, organized spam comments under a thread. And astroturfing is when these Turkish subtitle requests are framed as a natural demand, but in reality are orchestrated and artificial. Hopefully Steam puts an end to this because it's really getting out of hand.